way to Oklahoma.
That's that Midwest?
Krishan is out.
Okay.
Krishan got out. She definitely started reaching out, basically kind of saying like, I'm in Oklahoma. I can't move around. I want to come back. I want to make some money.
Right.
And I'm in a different place right now.
This
Why would we
conversation is
move
pointless.
backwards? It's not pointless.
You said you ain't say, even if you did say, you apologize for it. This meeting is pointless. 'Cause I don't know what you want from me. What are we doing?
I sound like you're just still upset. For real.
The baddies are back. They're in the Midwest. And this episode, shit got real. Let's go. What's going on, you guys? It's your girl, Tatiana Vixen. Yeah, that's her name. And if you know me, you nasty. Like, comment, and share. And best believe I'm going to meet you there because your girl be in the comments. And if you love what I'm serving and how I give it, hit that subscribe button so you're always notified when I upload. Duh. This week on Zeus, they aired their very first episode of Baddies Midwest. That's right, we're in a new season and we're going to be in a new part of the country. Now, my thing is this episode is going to get a little deep and a little heavy, so there is a trigger warning. There will be discussions of SAing, and I usually don't like covering topics like this, but I mean, that's what really was the anchor of this episode. So it's something we're going to explore, and I guess we're going to discuss it. You just make sure that you leave your comments below because I'm really interested in hearing what some of you guys have to say about such a sticky subject. I'm not going to take too much of your time, so with that being said, class, let's begin. With Akbar arguing with Tommy, and next thing you know, Tommy pulls out a pew pew. To my understanding, it's a BB, but you still could take somebody's eye out with that. And also to my understanding, Mel from Now That's TV, Young and Reckless, was pew pewed with a BB, and the bullet, I believe, is still in her head. We end up getting a clusterfuck of fights. So it's kind of like a preview before they actually start the season. I see Akbar, I see Tank, I see Natalie, I see Scotty, I see Biggie, I see Bad Dolly. Nobody's off limits this season. Hate Natalie's outfit. 2006 called Natalie. They said give them back they boobs. Jayla and Scotty's outfits are mid, but baby, their pull up was fire. Next, Tesehki, Biggie, and Anna pull up. You know, they doing what they do, being a vibe. But for the first time ever, I hate Biggie's confessional look. Rolly's confessional is fab. Rolly's pull-up is fab. Rolly is officially that girl. I hate the opening again. But I will say I did get kind of happy when I saw Ivory pop up. I'm like, work sis, you made it. Okay, so on the jet, Natalie announces that the girls' first stop is going to be in Oklahoma. Oklahoma? No, if you're asking, Oklahoma is not in the Midwest. But guess who is in the Midwest? Krishan. Natalie wants Tesehki and Krishan to have a sit down, and that's pretty much what this review is really mainly going to be about. So the girls pull up to Tulsa, and in her hotel room, Tesehki kind of has a heart-to-heart with her besties, Biggie and Anna. By the way, Tesehki, this confessional look, it's simple, but it's everything. I live. And Anna, love the new teeth. On to a more serious note, Anna, speaking of Anna, she made a very good point. She stated that, in regards to this meeting that Tesehki and Krishan is going to have, that Krishan has to answer to some things. There's been some statements made, and, let's hear you out about them. Like, what's really good? On the flip side, these are also statements and rumors that Tesehki herself have to answer to. The tea is, though, Upon request of Krishan, Anna and Biggie are not allowed at the dinner. And I find that to be crazy because I don't even think Krishan know Biggie. Like, what? Maybe Anna, because they had, their little thing, but why Biggie can't go? So, Krishan pulls up to the dinner. She's with her baby Junior, and her vibe is okay. Girls like Jayla and Scotty and Rolly, they're kind of just like giving her flowers, telling her she looks great, and she does for the most part. Krishan even says she no longer smokes.
Bitch, please. Who are you fooling?
Right. Now proceeds to introduce the new girls. Ivory, Jasmine Renee. She looks like a thick Asian brat. Bad Dolly, also from Now That's TV. Big Legs, female ball player. Emma, Yoshi, and Pretty P. Now, Summer from Detroit, and she been going up on social media causing mad drama. Like, she trying to make this her show. Special guests are Akbar Slim and Blueface's baby mother, Jaden. So, okay. Let's shift gears. Tesehki finally pulls up to the restaurant and she runs into her sister, not Krishan, Chastity, who is, I guess she's there with Krishan. She's outside, got a baby of her own. I thought she was holding Junior. Come to find out she holding her daughter. I guess, her and Tesehki embrace each other, hug each other. It seems like it's been a while since they've seen each other. Chastity's apologizing, so it's given they had beef themselves. When Tesehki enters, she comes over to the table. She gives Natalie a hug, and I feel like she wanted to give Krishan a hug too. She even kind of stands there and looks at her. But, Krishan's holding the baby, and I don't think Krishan was thinking. She didn't get up. They did not hug each other. I kind of wanted them to hug and embrace each other at that moment without thinking about it. Eventually, though, they did, get up. I believe it was Krishan that got up and went over to Tesehki and hugged her. However, that's where the buck ends because the conversation goes all the way the fuck left. So what I got from their discussion is Tesehki wanted an apology from Krishan for the claim she made. Not only an apology, she wants Krishan to, admit, in Tesehki's truth, admit that these claims aren't true either. Krishan refuses to apologize for what she says is her telling her truth. My thing is, and I'm going to be careful with my words, is I don't think it's so much, at least for me, it's not so much the matter of if, I believe her claims or not. For me, it's more so her behavior and things that she does, the character that she paints of herself that makes me question if this is someone I should believe. And I know a lot of people are going to be upset, like, what's that got to do with it? It has a lot to do with it because I've heard some things from her best friend on live saying, we've been best friends for years. She never brought that up. And then, you was very friendly with Tesehki and put her on, and according to you. And even on a live one day, you said you never had been through anything that would have ruined your childhood besides, your mom, So for this to now be your truth, it looks a little funny. We as viewers know Krishan to be a liar, and that's no shade. We as viewers know that Chastity just apologized to Tesehki outside. And to round back to the whole Krishan being a liar thing, like, girl, you did was lying to us, telling us you're not drinking, you're not smoking, and you were. In fact, you would do it in front of our face. You did it on the Jason Lee show. You would be on live getting caught. Fans would catch you doing it, and you're still lying to our face, telling us there's nothing wrong with Junior, and there clearly is. Even your own two friends who are the reason why you and Tesehki don't speak because of the whole them jumping her, even those two, Marsh and Janet, do not speak to you anymore. You also made these claims after Tesehki got on Zeus and gained celebrity. For me, these factors make Krishan seem a bit less than truthful. How many times has she told us she's leaving Blueface? And I get it. I get the whole Stockholm Syndrome thing when it comes to Blueface and when it comes to Tesehki, if that indeed happened. But I'm at a loss for words. What I won't do is negate or water down what she's saying, because what she's saying is very heavy, and there's still that one part of me in the back of my mind that's saying, she's saying this about her sister. She's not saying this about someone in the street. Like, maybe there could be truth to it. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a therapist, I'm not a psychiatrist. I am just a viewer that watches Zeus and has been watching Zeus for like the past 2-3 years. And as a viewer, this is what I'm perceiving. Don't kill me for my perception. I also feel like in so many ways, Chrisean was basically telling Tesehki she feels like she owes her for her fame. Like, it was a lot of I put you on. It was a lot of I placed you in this position. And my thing is, no shade, Chrisean, I can't necessarily back you with that. Tesehki was still in that damn auditions like everybody else. Tesehki, yeah, she has an association with you, but you've been gone for a little minute. They didn't have to bring her back. They could have said, okay, that was like they did E.T., you know, and kept it moving. She does have a quality to her that we like. We end the episode with the statement heard around the world. Honestly, this needs to be explored on something like Ayala Fix My Life. I do not think Zeus, Baddies, not even the Auntie podcast, it just does not need to be explored on this platform, because this is heavy, this is deep, and this could help somebody. And I just don't think it's doing justice by being displayed on Baddies. It's like, this is not the place. I believe they also have no bit, if they were gonna do it on Baddies, there needs to be a mediator. Now, you probably can get Ayala. She probably's like, cut it out, get off my phone. But I feel like there are other life coaches, there are other people that could possibly help these girls out. That's where we end the episode, but there's going to be so much more next week. That's all the time we have for today. Thank you for coming to class, and thank you for being on time. Like, comment, and share, and best believe I'm gonna meet you there, because your girl be in the comments. And make sure that you're in the comments. I really want to get into your brains and kind of pick it a little bit. Be easy on me though. Don't disrespect me. And if you love it, I'm serving it how I give it, hit that subscribe button so you're always notified when I upload. Done. Next week's episode, we will get to kind of see the conclusion, which I don't think is going to be a good one, but we're going to see a closing, a conclusion, whatever you want to call it, to Tesehki and Chrisean's sit-down conversation. We're also going to be meeting the special guests such as Akbar and Jaden, and we're going to be catching up with some of the girls from last season like Tink and Diamond the Body. But unfortunately for Diamond, Rolly is on that ass. Y'all just make sure that y'all well, not right here, because here is Atlanta Aeon Studios. But y'all make sure y'all meet me back in New York at my place so we can do what it needs to be done, okay? So you better be in class on time. Bitch, you better not be late.
You like that last video? Well, the good news is I got plenty more right here on YouTube. Just hit the subscribe button so you're always notified when I upload to my channel. That's right. Binge watch the out of me.